And then I know I mentioned this at the top about being a headliner of the early games, but let's talk about it because it is beneath the marquee in terms of conversation nationally, in terms of playoff ramifications, because it doesn't involve two division leaders like, say, Tennessee and Philadelphia. Jets and the Vikings. Jets and the Vikings. Minnesota Vikings coming off of that rousing Thanksgiving night win to remove the dreadful taste in their mouth left by your Dallas Cowboys, TJ Jefferson. That 40-3, I mean, you can't even call it a curb stomping. I think that is an insult to curbs. So the Vikings came up with that dub, taking on the Patriots and winning a game on national television, and Kirk Cousins liking that, and Justin Jefferson looking the way he looked. The defense, however, is susceptible, with all due respect to Patrick Peterson, our Wednesday guest. Here comes Mike White and the Jets. And this is a big game for the Jets because it's Mike White's first game on the road. We will see how he can follow this up. The last time he captured the back pages of New York, he followed it up on the road on a short week on a Thursday night, and he got hurt because that's what happens to the Jets. We can't have nice things. So let's see what happens now in Minnesota. Can he follow it up? Because if he cannot, all of a sudden we go to Robert Saleh post-game and say, is it Zach Wilson time now? Guess who's the third inactive, not even dressing again for this game? Robert Saleh announced Friday, Flacco's backing up White. And Zach is going to have an earbud in, and he is not playing.
Interesting.
Wow.
Period. End of story. It's on Mike White again, and their running back room is banged up. And Zonovan Knight is the kid that might have to carry it amongst Big Z on the other side for the Vikings. And the rest of that defense that wants to say, okay, we've heard what you said after the Cowboys came in and the Patriots came in and put up 73 combined. Here we go. Is that what they did? I don't know how many points the Patriots scored. 60-something combined?
A lot.
Long story short, Vikings defense has something to prove here. And the Jets defense to come in and say, hey, Sauce is going to go on Justin Jefferson, and Reed goes on Thielen. And Cook, guess what? It's Quinnen Williams trying to stop you on the way to Kirk Cousins, who, if you really want to just drill down in on it, Kirk, once upon a time, had an opportunity to be the Jets quarterback and said, I will just go to Minnesota, and I will take the Vikings dollars, and I will take those guaranteed dollars, and I will turn down the opportunity to be Broadway Kirk. I will just go to the Great White North and go there.
Well, he knew Kirk Thuggins was coming.
Kirk Thuggins.
He knew it was coming.
Might be showing up on Sunday. The Vikings win this game. They have an opportunity to print a playoff ticket. So there's that opportunity to clinch a playoff spot. And if the Jets don't win, let's just characterize it that way. If you put up the AFC standings, they've got right behind them the New England Patriots. The Patriots would be one game behind the Jets, which is too close for comfort because the Patriots swept them and have a tiebreak over them. They would wind up being tied with the Chargers. I don't have right in front of me the tie breaks that might come into play. The Chargers might have a better record in conference than the Jets. This would be an out-of-conference loss, but the Bengals have already beaten the Jets, and the Bengals would have that opportunity to cash in that tiebreak on the spot, as they already have, to be 6 over the Jets, 7. Now, let's just say this. The Jets win. They would be 2 in front of the Patriots. How monstrous is that, to be 2 games in front of a team that's got a tiebreak over you? If the Chiefs beat the Bengals, they would be 1 game above a team that has a tiebreak above them. And if the Niners beat the Miami Dolphins, if that happens, then the Jets would wind up being your 5th seed. They would be number 5 in the AFC going into week 14, something I would have signed on the dotted line for, no question about it. And Mike White would have a 2-game winning streak as a starting quarterback. Big stakes. Just big stakes. And those are the 3 games that are kind of under the radar for me that I placed in front of you.
Love it.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.